Eminem is known for being controversial.
They're gonna say what they want to say, and they're gonna make their own conclusions or whatever.
But there was a time when everyone seemed to think he was sweet on his frequent collaborator Rihanna.
What? Eminem?
I did a leaked verse from Things Get Worse reveal whose side he's really on.
I would say it's me telling it like it is.
All the way back in 2011, Eminem and B.O.B. collaborated on a track called Things Get Worse. You might have heard it on Bo B's mixtape Epic Every Play is Crucial or on Eminem's Straight from the Lab Part 2, but recently part of an unreleased verse started making its way around the internet and many fans are stunned with what Eminem has to say. The lyrics are "Of course I side with Chris Brown" and go on to describe how he would also beat her down. Yikes, of course. We all know these words are a reference to Chris Brown being charged with felony assault and making criminal threats against Rihanna back in 2009. Needless to say, this leaked Eminem lyric is not in great taste to say the least, but is it really worse than, well, pretty much any of his lyrics from his career as a rapper? Fans know that being controversial and surprising people is part of the game, but many feel as though he crossed a serious line here. Not only was Chris's attack on Rihanna horrific, but it seems like Rihanna and Eminem have had a good relationship. Many fans can't help but feel as though Eminem betrayed someone he worked with, as well as his friend. In fact, the incident with Chris Brown was what helped bring them together in the first place. There was a time when Eminem approached Rihanna to help him put together a song, and her saying yes wasn't strictly a business decision. The song, Love the Way You Lie, describes an extremely toxic relationship which crosses the line into domestic violence. Obviously, it's a sensitive topic, and it's one both Rihanna and Eminem have had to deal with, albeit on different sides of the issue. At the time, Rihanna said she was swayed by the emotional impact the song had on her in light of her experience with Chris. She was also excited for the opportunity to work with someone as creative as Eminem, and as Eminem has said, so this was meant to be a healing experience for both parties.
My music is therapy.
This makes the leaked lyrics to the Things Get Worse seemed particularly poignant. Eminem used Rihanna's traumatic experience to get Love the Way You Lie made, then turned around and said he supported her abuser in Things Get Worse. But this isn't the first time Eminem has been in trouble with Rihanna's fans for mentioning her in his music. Let's not forget the diss track Kill Shot, which was the result of Eminem's infamous feud with Machine Gun Kelly. We could go on and on all day about the harsh words these two have exchanged, but we're just talking about Rihanna-related content here. In the song, Eminem says, "Rihanna just hit me on a text last night. I left hickeys on her neck." Compared to many of his other lyrics, this one actually seems downright tame, but many fans don't think he should have been singing about Rihanna at all. After all, this feud started when Machine Gun Kelly called Eminem's daughter Haley Jade hot. So why was Eminem escalating things by claiming he hooked up with Rihanna? Even Iggy Azalea called him out, saying diss songs shouldn't be filled with celebrity name drops to pad out lazy bars. This was all especially crazy since Rihanna and Eminem romance rumors had ended long before Kill Shot. Yes, back when they were collaborating on projects together, everyone thought they were dating. That's pretty much for the course whenever two people work together in the entertainment industry. There's love.
Are you two dating?
No.
Okay.
No, we're not.
Now you're saying no.
The Way You Lie, the original and part 2, as well as the song The Monster, and many people considered that ample evidence that something romantic was going on. There were stories from various anonymous sources who claimed Eminem and Rihanna were hooking up behind the scenes, like when OK Magazine claimed they were having a no-strings-attached romance behind the scenes when they weren't performing. While the two did go on tour together, there was no actual evidence of anything beyond a platonic relationship. Eminem's rep even called the claims completely utterly untrue. But let's not forget that Rihanna was in a relationship with baseball player Matt Kemp around this time. With that in mind, many fans believed Eminem had a huge unrequited crush on Rihanna, and even Eminem's grandmother weighed in. Betty Crescent told Heat magazine that she thought Eminem and Rihanna would make a cute couple, but maybe Eminem having a crush on Rihanna was so believable because, hey, who does have some kind of crush on her? She's pretty amazing. But as for evidence that there was any hickey giving on either side. Well, there really isn't any. Nobody could blame Eminem if he did have a crush on Rihanna at some point, but it seems like their relationship has never progressed past the platonic. Eminem has even admitted that he has serious trust issues with women and finds dating exceptionally difficult. At the end of the day, all that matters is how Rihanna feels about things get worse, and she's keeping that to herself. Let's not forget that his line was from years ago when he and Rihanna were actively working together. It's possible she knew about it at the time, or at least acknowledges that since the lyrics were leaked, Eminem clearly thought better of releasing them. And can we talk about how as recently as September 2019, Chris Brown, the man who actually attacked her, was leaving thirsty comments on her Instagram. We aren't trying to give Eminem a pass. Words have consequences, and when you make a career out of being offensive, well, people are gonna get offended. But the relationship between Eminem and Rihanna has been a meaningful one on both sides, and it's a shame it's been overshadowed by this controversial line. Do you think the leaked "things get worse" lyrics are legit? If so, is this just another case of Eminem trying to be
They're gonna
edgy,
say
or
what they
did
want
he
to say,
cross
and
a
they're gonna make
serious
their
line?
own
Let us know what you
conclusions
think
or
in the
whatever.
comments section, and then click on the subscribe button for more videos from Boom Bang. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.